Chicago has not been able to come with their famous defense where they suffocate you, cause the turnover, get you to miss your shots.
Kukoc foul driving to the basket, and Robert Horry picking up the personal.
One of the very few times in this game that Tony Kukoc has been allowed to clear out and take his man. Anytime that he has been doing it up until now, it's been a little bit congested, and it's taken away from him from getting an uncontested shot.
We talked about the big game he had in their first meeting.
And the thing that I liked about it in the first game, he only attempted 15 shots. Now, you get 31 points only taking 15 shots, you know you're having a great night.
In a different story thus far for Kukoc, who can convert only 1 out of 2. Kukoc has 11 points, but it really has not been a factor offensively for the Bulls tonight.
Major thing right now is the Lakers cannot let up with their energy. They just got to keep forcing, pushing, and making the Bulls retreat defensively.
Van Exel gets by Ron Harper and lays it in. That's the first basket of the second half for Nick Van Exel. And the lead pass into Jordan cannot make the play, and here come the Lakers back. Lakers are setting the tone in this game, trying to even the season series at 1 apiece.
I was surprised Van Exel looked at Horry twice. He was wide open on the right side for a 3.
Eldon Campbell.
Oh, nice.
And there is a foul called against Dickie Simpkins as he came around with the arm and fouled Campbell.
Yeah, they gambled that time, and if you know if he didn't catch the arm, Dick, Campbell was by him on the baseline.
Lakers by 9. Their biggest lead was 14 early here in this third quarter. Harper on Van Exel. Jordan is guarding Eddie Jones. Simpkins trying to do something against Campbell, and he pushes him for the foul. Dickie Simpkins with another foul, his second, and that'll send Eldon Campbell to the line.
Well, he has done this time and time again. They throw the ball in, and they clear the cutter out. Now, just watch as the cutter goes through. He comes to the middle, drops steps, and goes to the baseline. Now, he has done that time after time after time. And I'm kind of surprised that the man playing the cutter doesn't come back and double-team him.
Campbell with a good first game against the Bulls, but nothing like his production so far in this one. He is 5 for 6 from the free throw line, coming in as a 70% free throw shooter.
Yeah, and that's his career. He's usually in the high 60s.
Remember, Eldon Campbell normally is the power forward for the Lakers when Shaq is in there. Forced to play center. Travis Knight, the rookie from Connecticut, started at power forward, picked up 2 fouls, and it's mostly Kersey and Klein in there. Here's Jordan posting up against Eddie Jones and hit. Michael Jordan now with 21.
No one man is going to handle Michael Jordan down the side, mainly because he has so many moves, and then when he elevates, he has that fade, and it's in your face.
Pippen slapping the pass inside away. Kersey still has it. Going strong to the hoop, and a rebound by Simpkins. Into the hands of Pippen. Jordan wending his way, fall away, blocked by Eddie Jones, and it'll be Laker ball out of bounds.
Great play. Great defensive play by Eddie Jones. They're not going to give Van Exel a flop. Watch Michael now on this fade. Here comes Eddie from the top. Eddie was not matched up with Michael. He came from the top of the circle to get that shot.
Van Exel hit on ground pound. A 3-point basket, and the Bulls want a timeout. And this foreign crowd is rocking. 17 for Van Exel.
Nick Van Exel has the basketball right here. You're seeing Campbell come up and put a back screen on Harper. As Van Exel makes his move, Harper will jump out to take away the lane. Van Exel just comes right back and then shoots the 3. Now just watch how he opens up the space for himself. See, and then steps behind the screener and shoots right over the top. Van Exel is now 3 for 4 in 3-point attempts.
And you remember, it was Van Exel who scored 36 points for the Lakers in the first meeting between these teams. He has 17 points, 11 assists already. Has turned it over only one time, although there was a spell where he was out of control. But mostly Nick Van Exel has ignited the Lakers tonight.
Well, he has to handle the ball here, and he puts the line. Right now, you're seeing the Lakers in a 3-2 half-court trap. Now they just matched up. That's the first time we've seen it.
Randy Brown checks in for Chicago. Michael Jordan. Talk about Air Jordan. There was a graphic example. He's got 23 now. And it's 79-70. Remember, the Bulls were farther behind the Lakers in the second half and fourth quarter in their first meeting and came back and won an OT. But Van Exel answers Jordan's spectacular layup with a jumper of his own. And he's got 19. And the lead is 11.
That was a tough shot. That was a very tough angle.
Scottie Pippen gives up the dribble. Randy Brown working against Van Exel. Throws up a runner, and Robert Horry, the rebound for L.A. Here's Van Exel with a looping one-hander from the baseline. Percy keeps it alive, and Eddie Jones misses a three. And this crowd was ready to erupt on that one.
Jerome Kersey very active on the offensive boards in this half.
Ricky Simpkins. And a foul is called.
They just picked it. Simpkins setting a blind pick. He moved on that screen and picked off Eddie Jones. Now just watch the grace and the distance that Michael covers right here. Made that look kind of easy.
You know what? He made 4 moves in the air. Then the tough shot by Van Exel.
Now this was... Brown could not have played him any better than that. Was right in his face, contested the shot, tough angle, and with great distance.
Campbell backs it in. Eldon Campbell having a season-high 28 points. And it's a 13-point lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jordan posting up against Jones. Brown trying to force the pass inside, but gets it back on the deflection. Here is Caffey, and another good play inside by the Lakers. Their interior defense, it was hit by Jones. Under 2 minutes to go. Great shot. Eddie Jones misses from downtown. And what a wild game we're seeing here at the Forum. Wide open, end-to-end. Both teams extended. And what a treat it is. Pippen misses from the perimeter. Caffey taps it in the hands of Van Exel.
They just got to keep pushing. The only guy who should really have fatigue here is Elton Campbell. He played all 24 minutes in that first half.
Well, the Lakers got a lot of rest last night because they really didn't show up in their loss to the Clippers by 22. But night and day. Off the glass. Now with 13 points. And the biggest lead of the game for the Lakers. 15 points now with under a minute to go in the third. And Jones all over Jordan. And Pippen inside is fouled. Scottie Pippen will go and shoot 2.
Scottie Pippen, Dick, has really been out of sequence in this quarter. Just watch this bank shot by Horry. What a tough angle to be able to bank that one in.
Eddie Jones going to the bench. He has played a spectacular game. Robert Horry with his 3rd personal foul, and Pippen hits the first free throw.
In this quarter, Scottie Pippen has been very, very quiet. At halftime, he had a nice 10 points. This quarter, only 3, looking for number 4 right now. If they're going to get it done, they need Pippen and Jordan to pick it up defensively and then also start to make easier field goal attempts than what they're getting right now.
And the Bulls get the offensive rebound after Pippen's miss. And he comes back and hits a 3. Thank you. Scottie Pippen with a 3. That's the 6th from downtown for the Bulls tonight. Tony Kukoc has come in the game. Campbell gets his own rebound. Still fighting in there and lays it in. Eldon Campbell now with 30 points in the game.
Hey, the big fella is doing it, Dick. Come on.
16 here in the third quarter. 87-74.
He is showing us great dribbling ability, getting down inside, shoot, miss, rebound, getting back. Great activity.
Caffey with a turnaround. Tipped out. And a loose ball foul. will be the call against Jason Caffey of the Bulls.
Elton Campbell going out for Joe Klein. Standing ovation. The people, this has just been a great effort by Elton.
30 points for Eldon Campbell, forced to move from power forward to center in the absence of Shaquille O'Neal, and has delivered big time as the Lakers lead 87-74 with 16.3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Robert Horry on the free throw line. And Horry has come up big tonight.
You know, we just saw a 5-minute span where the Chicago Bulls were totally out of sequence. No defensive pressure, but also at the offensive end of the floor, confusion.
Horry 6 of 9 from the field. And a puzzled Phil Jackson. His team has lost only 5 games this year, 42-5, but trailing here 89-74. Lakers have missed only 1 free throw tonight. They're 14 of 15 from the line. 5 seconds remaining now, under 5 to go, and traveling is the call against Vicky Simpkins.
Oh, look up, look up.
Here comes Van Exel. He's going to fire a 3. Oh! And misses at the buzzer. Well, Hubie, you said the Lakers would need to play a perfect game tonight, and they're virtually perfect after 3.
Well, this is where the danger set in game 1. They were up 18 in Chicago at this time.
Eldon Campbell with 16 of his 30 points here in the third. 89-74, LA over the Bulls.
Saturday, Unsolved Mysteries continues with the unexplained, wanted criminals, and fraud.
He disappears off the face of the earth.
Join me. Perhaps you may be able to help solve a mystery.
8:30 Saturday, Unsolved Mysteries.
Guys, it's hot, it's naughty, it's sexy. Experience one of Australia's largest, most modern, luxurious cabaret nightclubs. Extreme Cabaret, a world of entertainment. For information packs, call 9687 2000. Don't miss out on the experience.
Sneak behind me, this is what my damage could have been. My blood before me begs me, open up my heart again. And I feel this coming over.
It's out there. It can't be done. The strapper's right. He's meaner than a Tyson fight. How do you feel? City slicker. Oh, that'll bruise. Still want to be a jackaroo. How do you feel? Up again. Come on, take a grip. Ooh, this is some apprenticeship. Oh, no. How do you feel? Dig your heels in. Hold on tight. You've tamed a ton of dynamite. How do you feel? I feel like a two-east. I feel like a two-east. I feel like a two-east or two. How do you feel? How do you feel? I feel like a two-east or two.
Australia's leading hairdressers talk about hair replacement.
For any of my clients losing their hair, I'd say get down to Advanced Hair Studio.
It's just the best thing I've ever done, and it will be the best thing they ever do too.
Call 1-800-800-500.
Saturday, the mystery deepens.
I've told you everything I know.
We don't think so, Mr. Kirkpatrick.
The only suspect is dead and buried, and a golden lighter their only lead.
Right, let's go.
Can you solve the mystery before Ruth Rendell's Inspector Wexford? 9:30 Saturday.
There's a scoring by quarter, and the Lakers leading 89-74. And Eldon Campbell with 30 points.
Are you going to see right here, a little pump fake going strong to the basket, lays it up with the right hand. Now here he comes with the right hand, fadeaway jump, left-handed hook from the other side of the lane. Once again, came up, brought it back, shot it with the right hand. Just had a magnificent 3 quarters, Dick.
And Marty Aronoff, our statistician, informs us that Eldon Campbell's career high is 32 points, so he's right at that point.
Now, at the end of 3, Chicago shooting 50, LA shooting 52. Difference in the game, LA 34 to 21, a plus 13 in rebounding.
Tony Kukoc wending his way to the basket. Doesn't go, and into the hands of Nick Van Exel. Well, we go back to the first time these teams played, and you saw how much the Bulls outscored the Lakers in the second half. It eventually went to overtime. Kobe Bryant off the marks with a jumper, and Caffey the rebound. The Bulls have Randy Brown, Steve Kerr, Judd Bushler, along with Caffey and Kukoc. Kerr missing from the perimeter. Van Exel coming up with Bryant, Percy, Horry, and Campbell.
Big thing right now with this group, get in your sets, run what's been good for you, and all they're doing is clearing out, playing two-man, Van Exel and Campbell.
Campbell will turn around over Caffey and push for the rebound. Be interesting to see if the Bulls make headway. They've got most of their reserves in there, while the Lakers have most of their starters in there.
Well, they're trying to grab time here right now on the bench. Chicago, you know, it's their normal shift. But usually in this quarter, they will either have Pippen or Jordan in there with this group of people.
But they're not in there right now. Jordan with his 23 and Pippen with his 16 off the bench. Kerr with a wild shot doesn't get it off as the 24-second clock expires.
Right now, out on the floor, you do not have a Chicago Bull that you have to double team in the post-up area. Kukoc will be a threat because off of the dribble by the defender that's playing it. Big thing right now, get high percentage shots at the Laker end of the floor.
When was the last time you saw the Bulls turning the ball over with as much frequency as they've had in this game?
Well, they lead the league in fewest turnovers, only 13 a game.
Van Exel guarded by Kerr with 5 on the shot clock. A long-range shot. That's a 2 just inside the arc, but it went awfully high for Nick Van Exel, who now has 21 points.
See, Dell is trying to keep his main 2 guys out there, Van Exel as well as Campbell, so that Chicago does not run a string on them.
Kukoc misses a drive. The Lakers with the ball in their biggest lead of the game. 17 points early here in the fourth.
Well, they're posting up Steve Kerr, Kobe Bryant.
Bryant misses short again with the jumper. Judd Bushler bringing it up. Here's Caffey, defended by Horry in the low post. Jason Caffey has it blocked by Robert Horry. Loose ball, Caffey wins it.
Nice.
And great balance. It's great that Caffey kept his balance the way he did. Randy Brown in the crowd is fouled.
That time Jerome Kersey thought he had all ball, but he had body there. He had to make that call.
Kersey's first personal foul, and Randy Brown, who is a 67% shooter from the line, will go to the stripe. Michael Jordan now gets up. He scored 23 points on 8 of 18 shooting, and he'll check back in along with Eddie Jones.
Now you can see Randy Brown is getting major minutes this season. 15 a game, making a solid contribution. Interesting stat for these two teams. Los Angeles Lakers lead the league in disqualifications with fouls. 11 guys have fouled out there in the year. At the other end, Chicago, just the opposite. They are last. Only 3 guys have ever fouled out there in the course of the season.
Brown makes 1 free throw, but the Bulls get possession again.
So you can't get careless now. You cannot continue to give them second chance.
Brown with a great pass into Caffey, and Percy got his hand on it.
Good pass.
Another great defensive play by the Lakers. Percy finds Eddie Jones, who follows up his own miss with a basket. Eddie Jones now with 14 points.
When Chicago came back in the fourth quarter in Chicago, they forced the LA into 6 turnovers with pressing and trapping, but then the Lakers missed 9 foul shots.
Jordan misses from 3. Caffey gets it again, and another 3 missed this time by Randy Brown. And a timeout. See if a timeout was called.
Ball went out of bounds. Anytime that teams continue to shoot 3-point shots, your guards have always got to remember to get back out at the foul line or deeper and go for the loose, long rebound. And that's what's happening right now. The Lakers are getting caught in too tight.
Kerr replaces Randy Brown for the Bulls. Michael Jordan. Leah Jones has done a sensational job. The Bulls are 0 for 9 this quarter from the field. They have been blanked with nearly 4 minutes gone by.
If Nick Van Exel keeps up defensive rebounding like this, he's going to lead the Lakers.
In just this one game.
That's right.
Van Exel trying to get it to Eldon Campbell on the alley-oop. And Campbell is fouled. Van Exel with 8 rebounds in this game. And Bill Wennington gets off the sweats, and he'll come back in for the Bulls. The Bulls have been outplayed, and they are in a state of confusion right now against this Laker team. Here is Kobe Bryant missing from the baseline, and Kukoc gets the ball into Bushler, and Bushler filling the lane on a great feed from Kukoc, and it's 93-77.
That's just outstanding athleticism and a beautiful pass.
Remember, the Lakers had a big lead the first time these teams played. They were up by 13 with 4:40 remaining and lost in overtime. And a foot block by Bushler and a new 24-second clock for the Lakers.
Now, Nick Van Exel has been in for the entire game up until this point. And also, Elton Campbell has only sat out less than 1 minute. So the two of them, you know, a little fatigue factor right here because there are two keys to this game. One man is having a dynamite game in the post, and the other guy is on fire from the perimeter.
Campbell with a reverse against Wennington, and it was last touch by the Bulls. And we have yet to see Scottie Pippen here in this fourth quarter.
Remember, Dick, he told you before the game that he had an upset stomach from his pregame meal and was really feeling poorly before he came out and had the knee injury.
He scored 6 in the first quarter and had 16 points after 3, but has yet to see action here in the fourth quarter. Feed inside to Campbell, gives it out to Kirsty, and Wennington is tied up by Horry. Great hustle by Robert Horry. Wennington waited for the ball to come to him, and Horry took charge.
Well, Horry is having a typical game when he's at the top of his game. Now you're going to see, as this rebound comes off, Wennington grabs it, but Horry comes right into your picture. When he's doing on top of it, he has double figures. He's going to have at least 8 to 10 rebounds, and he's going to get at least 2 shot blocks.
Tip comes to the Lakers. Scottie Pippen, as you saw, checking in for the first time here in the fourth quarter. Here is Van Exel. In and out, and the rebound kept alive by Kersey.
What a night he's had.
Yeah, he is the hidden MVP of this team tonight.
In this half, he has 4 offensive rebounds.
Campbell posting up against Bill Wennington. Eldon Campbell has it slapped away by Michael Jordan on a steal. And here comes Jordan with his team trailing 93-77. 6:48 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here is Kerr for 3, and he's fouled in three-point territory by Kersey. And he may go to the line, I believe, to shoot 3, and he will.
Remember, he's the #1 three-point shooter in the league at 46%, but he is also one of the best foul shooters at 85%.
Losing a loved one is never easy.
Danny always used to call me his little tiger.
With special guest, Pamela Anderson.
What's going to happen to me? He's the only man I've ever been with.
Oh, Heather.
A brand new episode of The Nanny, 6:30 Sunday.
You heard him saying back at school, you're way too small for basketball. If there's a way, there's a will. Cut him down to size with skill. You can make it, yes you can. Little man, not Superman. How do you feel? Intercept and dumb it round. Hit the net from way downtown. How do you feel? I feel like a tourist. I feel like
fun is something I recommend. It's being on top of the world. Yeah, everyone can get better at everything. I can get better at running. Just get out there and race and do the best you can. The kind of things my feet have, that's what I want in a shoe. Stability, support, lightness. My feet are my life.
Come and get the feeling of a brand new home at Home World. New Home World. There's nothing like imagining a brand new home at Home World. New Home World.
Sydney's newest display village is the brand new Home World. There are loans, land and a huge variety of homes.
There's nothing like living in a brand new home. A new home.
Open daily on Windsor Road, Kellyville.
No man tough enough.
Dude with a fireproof stomach.
No chili hot enough. Homer boldly goes where no man has gone before. I hope I didn't brain my damage. 7 o'clock Sunday, Old News Simpsons.
It's time now for Dutch Point. Dutch Boy in the paint, and however you want to paint it or say it, the Lakers out-rebounding the Bulls 41-28.
And you can see the key now. If they get out-rebounded again tonight, it'll be 5 out of the 6 road games. Elton Campbell, just a monster. The 12 for 25 with the 10 rebounds. He's played 41 of the 42 minutes. And you just have to love the tempo that they have been able to keep up to this point, the energy flow. Now, will Chicago, do they have it in them to come down the floor and press and trap and turn the game around like they did in Chicago? That's right, and force the turnover.
Except the Lakers went from a 6 to an 11 to a 15-point lead in each of the first 3 quarters, so they seem to be getting stronger as the game goes on. And the Bulls seem to be stuck in neutral right now, but we still have plenty of time remaining. 6:44 to go in the fourth quarter, and Steve Kerr on the line attempting 3 shots. He was fouled beyond the arc by Kersey, and he misses a free throw. I'm not going to say you jinxed him because he's in a timeout, but Kerr coming in at 85% from the free throw line. And he has missed his first 2. This may not be the Bulls' night.
No, you're right there, Dick. We keep bringing out the point that when the Lakers fell apart in Chicago, they missed 9 foul shots in that fourth quarter.
Kerr was not about to get the hat trick, and here's the pressure.
Here comes the pressure. Let's see if they come with the traps more than one.
Van Exel controlling. They've got a lot of quickness on this Laker team. Right now with Kerr, Bushler, Jordan, Simpkins, and Pippen out there for the Lakers defensively, or for the Bulls defensively.
Good. Go right. Either way, you had it. Either way.
3-point basket by Van Exel. That's his 4th tonight. He's got 24.
When that ball went in, they had to double team because Kerr was giving away too much size. Don't worry. Van Exel's man left him for the double team, opening him up.
18-point lead now for the Lakers. And Jordan trying to beat Kersey off the dribble, and Kersey committing the foul. That'll be his 3rd. Remember, in their first meeting, the Lakers led by 18 after 3 quarters, but they've got an 18-point lead nearly halfway through the fourth quarter of this rematch. Jordan, fall away against Eddie Jones, his first basket here in the fourth quarter. 25 in the game for Michael Jordan.
Now here comes the trap. Pippen went for the trap. Now you notice here it is again. Van Exel smart. Now he comes one way and goes back.
Jones tried a shot, and he forced that. One of the rare times tonight he's done that.
One thing you don't want to do is take early shots, bad early shots.
Kerr misses from 3. Campbell the rebound. 11 rebounds tonight for Elton Campbell to go along with his 30 points, too short of his career high.
You can back it out, but you have to be prepared for the trap.
Campbell goes up and is fouled and will shoot 2. And a chance to match his career high of 32 points. The foul is against Dickie Simpkins.
Chicago's using a defensive strategy of trapping that any time that Elton Campbell or Horry do not come back over half court, their men leave to double team Van Exel to get him to pass the ball, and then they're trying not to let him get it back.
Campbell misses the free throw. He is 6 of 8 from the line. tonight, and Randy Brown will return to the game for the Bulls. Steve Kerr goes out. Kerr has not been effective from three-point territory or from the free throw for that matter. Here's Jordan. And double team. Randy Brown shooting over Van Exel, and the wrong people are taking the shots for the Chicago Bulls at this point.
Randy Brown, right here you had Ori popping. Randy Brown knocked him down. A little bit of a flop.
Jones rims a three, and it's saved there by Eldon Campbell. Yeah. The Lakers are doing everything right tonight against Chicago.
Yeah, back the ball out, run some clock. Just beware of the trap.
10 on the shot clock, 4:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. Nick Van Exel doing a one-man job against Bushler, and Jordan gets the rebound on his miss. 4.5 minutes remaining. Chicago shooting only 2 of 13 here in the fourth quarter. That's a bad time to go ice cold for the world champion, or for anyone. Jordan with a jumper. That's his second basket of the quarter, 27 in the game, and a timeout called by the Lakers.
Well, that was an excellent. The ball was inbounded by the Lakers, and Simpkins and Brown put on a very quick trap.
.30 Tuesday.
Pope is about character, not blood.
He works the plane.
I've got a few starters coming to my room in about an hour or so.
He flies the plane.
You could triple what you're sitting on now before you even start to get nervous.
But would he bet the plane in a poker game?
How can you lose a plane that doesn't even belong to you?
And from card sharks to muscle men.
What's the name of the photographer?
They're holding all the aces.
Always hide your necks.
They just don't know it yet.
The answer is in those photos.
Big Sky, 9:30 Tuesday on 10.
You wanted more, and here it is. Central Energy 4, 145 minutes of the latest and best dance tracks, featuring Joeyhead, Burning Up, You Lift Me Up, Hot Shot, The Power, In the Evening, Lemon Tree, Baby Don't You Leave Me This Way, You Found Out, Insomnia, and many more. Central Energy 4, full-on party action from Central Station, out now.
Hi, I'm Hayley Lewis, and I'd like to show you my fitness solutions. It's called the Voigt Gravity Rider. It's low impact and works out your entire body at once, from your legs, buttocks, abdominals, right through to your upper body. Even your cardiovascular system gets a great workout. Packed with quality features, the Voigt Gravity Rider speaks for itself. It's foldable, comfortable to use, has pivoting handlebars, fitness computer, and also includes a resistance kit with 12 adjustable settings, all for $199 plus postage and handling. We accept all methods of payments, so ask about our interest-free plan of only $66.33 over 3 months. And credit card payments will receive 2 free sports drink bottles. The Voigt Gravity Rider is an important part of my training program. It delivers the results I'm looking for. So take advantage of our 60-day try and train satisfaction guarantee. Simply phone 1-800-023-035 for the Voigt Gravity Rider. Now that's a great fitness solution.
Ladies, it's hot. It's naughty. It's sexy. Experience one of Australia's largest, most modern, luxurious cabaret nightclubs. Extreme Cabaret. A world of entertainment. For information packs, phone 9687 2000. Don't miss out on the experience.
I guess the first thing that we all think about with superannuation is it safe? And that's not a silly thing to start with. It should be invested somewhere where I can feel, yes, it's safe. But once I've established that, the next thing to think about, is it really growing? And that's when it becomes exciting, because then I can see real opportunities, not just to say it's safe, but it's safe and growing and invested for the future and invested in growth assets, and the earnings are earnings on earnings, and it's powering ahead in a way that I couldn't even imagine at the beginning.
See your financial advisor or call BT.
From the creator of Walks Out of Work and Walk-A-Rama comes the brand new comedy, Walk Boys.
I've got pains in my stomach from laughing so much.
I've seen a lot. Nothing's better than that.
Now playing at the Enmore Theatre. Book on 9550-3666 or Ticketek.
It was really good.
Now you know that the Lakers have an offense versus full court pressure. They're one of the better teams, but one of the better well-coached teams against pressure basketball. But right now you see Chicago's coming down the floor, and they have all their quick people in there with Pippen and Jordan. You have Buechler and Brown, and you have one rebound. There's Simpkins.
Lakers setting it up and using clock. Campbell out to Horry. Horry pops with 5 on the shot clock. Long rebound out to Eldon Campbell.
Back it out.
That's his 14th rebound. He had 14 rebounds in the first meeting between these teams in Chicago. Campbell with a shot. What a move and a fake. Double teamed by Buechler from behind. But Eldon Campbell now has matched his career high, 32 points, and a 16-point lead for the LA Lakers. And 3.5 to go. Jordan with a long rebound on the miss coming out to Randy Brown. Now back into the hands of Michael. Double team. And the Lakers are not giving the Bulls any kind of an easy shot in the half-court offense. And a pushing foul on Jones, no basket.
Well, the referees just allowed Eddie Jones to rough up Michael on 3 looks in, and Eddie Jones was just fighting him for a position. And you can see he's trying to deny. Michael is pushing him out of there. There's a lot of contact, but here's where, see, Michael catches him again. Now, that time they caught Eddie pushing with the hand check.
Steve Kerr and Tony Kukoc have come in for the Chicago Bulls, the team with Simpkins. Simpkins has had to play a lot. Luke Longley, the starting center, got into foul trouble early and has sat most of the second half. Pippen guarded by Kersey. He's had a whale of a game defensively for the Lakers. Simpkins inside.
Nice
underneath block. Kersey and Horry underneath. Horry will get credit for the block. That's his third.
Great block that time. Del Harris wants them to take their time, set it up.
And a foul ball against Scottie Pippen. And that's his 4th. And the Bulls want a timeout, and this crowd can sense a big upset with their big center, Shaquille O'Neal, unable to play tonight.
Interesting stat with the Lakers this season. When they score 100 points in this building, they are 12-0. When they score 100 points counting home and road, they are 20-1. They're 2 away. Let's see what happens.
And you know, somehow those numbers always come to roost, don't they? They prove out. Horry inbounding to Van Exel.
Well, they've done a very nice job in breaking the trap and in running precious time.
Kerr now inside to Campbell. Kersey loses it out of bounds, and it's Bulls ball. Normally, you wouldn't say this would be a stunning surprise, beating the Bulls here at the Forum. But without Shaquille O'Neal, definitely is the way the Bulls have been playing. Bulls have been only 18% from the field here in the 4th quarter. So they've gotten cold at the worst time. Pippen misses, and Van Exel will take his time bringing the ball up.
It's just nice to see an entire team rise to the occasion. The fans came here tonight and really backed them 100%. We've seen outstanding and sensational play on their part.
Jones' shot is deflected, and under 2 minutes to go, and here come the Bulls. They need a lot in a hurry. 98-82, 16-point game. Jordan misses from 3 out of bounds, and it's still Chicago's ball. And when you consider that Van Exel is like 10 points more than a season's average, and Campbell is about 10 or 11 more, Campbell and Van Exel have come up big offensively tonight for the Lakers.
It all starts with the rebounding. They dominated the boards at both ends of the floor, which is a total shock here. Last night against the Clippers, they were out-rebounded by 24 rebounds in that rout by the Clippers.
There's the shooting problems. It affects the Bulls a lot more because they were down by 15 coming into this 4th quarter. And Buechler lays it in for the Bulls. 1:37 to go. Judd Buechler with his 2nd basket. 14-point lead. And the Lakers beat the pressure. And Campbell goes in a personal foul with 1:27. Well, the Bulls came in 42-5 on the year, and here were the 5 losses suffered by the Chicago Bulls. The only Western team, 2 Western teams beat them, Utah and Houston.
Well, you know, they're 21-1 at home, 21-4 on the road. Now, this will make their 5th loss. It's just a great tribute to, 6 loss, but it's a great tribute to their coaching staff, and then to the players, and then also to their 2 main guys who have been able to night in and night out, and even Pippen and Jordan.
And Nick Van Exel gets a hand as he leaves the game. Eldon Campbell just established a career high, now with 34 points, but Van Exel goes out just missing a triple-double. He had 24 points, 13 assists, and 8 rebounds. It would have been his first of his career.
Played 46 minutes tonight.
100-84 the score, and the fans who expected maybe a different kind of a scenario without Shaq pleasantly surprised. Eddie Jones.
Oh, man.
Eddie Jones now with 16 points, and the Lakers beat the defending world champions going away tonight. Scottie Pippen hits a 3 from the corner, and it's 102-87. Under a minute to go. And Percy is fouled by Bushler. 102-87. Want to remind you, inside the NBA coming up next, right here on TBS. Eldon Campbell has just left the game with a career game of 34 points and 14 rebounds. And our butt player of the game is Eldon Campbell with 34 points and 14 rebounds, and he played 47 minutes tonight.
He just had that. You know, he was a little shaky in the first half, 5 for 13, but he was getting excellent shot attempts at the basket. But in this half, he came out and just went right at the defense, knocked in his first 4 in that third quarter.
Derek Fisher to Eddie Jones. And the Lakers add to their lead. The Lakers, who were humiliated by the Clippers last night by 22 and out-rebounded badly, come up big tonight and play perhaps a season's game for them, considering Shaq was not there. And they will send the Bulls to their first loss on this West Coast trip, and their first loss in 9 games.
You just have to love the strategy. The up-tempo by the Lakers, the perimeter people, Jones, Ori, and Van Exel having great ball games, and then someone had to establish a low post game, and Eldon Campbell came big time.
So the Lakers, despite the loss of Shaq, you said it, big time. Robert Ori with 15, Campbell with 32, Van Exel with 24, and Eddie Jones with 18 points. Fisher hits the free throw. Michael Jordan, 27 points tonight, 10 of 24 from the field. And he had 13 of those 27 after the first quarter. But the Bulls just didn't have enough zip tonight. And they'll be happy to get Dennis Rodman back after the All-Star break for his rebounding, averaging 16.5 on defense. But tonight is a Laker night all the way.
It is, and you know, we brought out the point. They got out-rebounded tonight. 5 out of the last 6 games, they've been out-rebounded. You get at playoff time, 7-game series, that's a headache.
Final score, the Lakers stun the Chicago Bulls. Despite being shorthanded, the final score, the Lakers 106, the Bulls 90, suffering only their 6th loss of the year. And right now, Reggie Theus is with Nick Van Exel. Reggie?
All right, thanks a lot, Dick. Nick Van Exel, last night you guys were out-rebounded by the Clippers. Tonight, you guys dominated the boards against the Bulls.
We wanted to come out, we wanted to play hard. We were focused, you know, there was no playing around in pregame, and everybody was serious. We knew we were without Shaq and Byron Scott, and we wanted to stick to our game plan, not force anything, and play our game, and not get caught up by that pressure defenses.
You know, you guys played some up-tempo basketball tonight. You almost had a triple-double, 24 points. Eldon Campbell, career high. Tempo, to me, was the key tonight.
Oh, definitely. We had to play our game. We couldn't come down and be the young team that we are and come down and take quick shots. We had to execute. If we didn't have anything, keep working it around. It's 24 seconds on the shot clock, and be a smart ball club out there tonight.
Nick, that was a huge game. Good luck, man. I'll see you later. Dick, back to you at the table.
All right, and 106-90, the final score. And we're with the guy who really played his career game tonight with 34 points and 14 rebounds, Eldon Campbell. Eldon, When you knew Shaq wasn't going to play, and that was known probably yesterday or this morning, what did you get? How did you gear yourself up for this effort against the world champions to play the game you did?
Well, this is, the role, to be low post and get a lot of looks. I knew that I had the opportunity to get, and I didn't know they were going to play me one-on-one so much. So I know my eyes just lit up when I seen them not coming.
Well, I brought out the point. I thought that you thought you were back at Clemson.
Good old days.
Now, your looks were very important, no doubt about it. You showed a lot of drop stepping going right and left, but I thought that the minutes. How did you pace yourself tonight?
Well, I just went out with hard the first, to make the statement the first quarter, and I sort of just didn't, involve myself in a lot of plays that I know I wouldn't get involved in. So I know, he told me, and I came out, he's like, you're not going to be here for long, so do whatever it takes. So, I just took some deep breaths and just got ready.
Eldon, what about the Lakers right now? What a stark difference from last night's game against the Clippers.
Yeah.
Were you guys, how long have you been thinking about this game with the Bulls?
Well, we've been thinking about it, but, I don't think we overlooked the Clippers last night. I think that it took it to us, So, we gave them credit for a good game played.
Well, as you came down the wire tonight, what was the emphasis in the huddle with Dell? Were you worried about the pressing and trapping?
Well, we wanted to play our same aggressive game when we got it across, but when they started to press, we wanted to have a guy back to help bring it up court.
All right, Eldon, thank you very much. So the longest tenured man with a career game. Congratulations to you tonight.
Right,
so for our producer, Owen Backfish, our director, Gary Lehman, Hubie Brown, and Reggie Theus, I'm Dick Stockton. Good night from the Great Western Forum.